Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can read by the title, today we're going to be doing a black smoky eye tutorial, just kind of like the basics, everything you need to know about doing a black smoky eye. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it. So today we're going to be using the Morphe 39A palette for the whole look. This palette has a whole bunch of shadows that are going to be helpful. It has a lot of browns, and obviously it has the start of the show, the brown right here.
The brown. Did I really just say brown when I was trying to refer to the black? What is wrong with me?
With any smoky eye, the secret is building up and blending. So you don't want to start off with the black because then it's just gonna be a mess. So we really just want to start off with transition shades and then just keep blending and blending and building up to that black. So let me show you. First, I'm gonna be taking these two shades. So I'm just gonna mix them both. And I'm gonna go ahead and just start off on my crease. Now, once you have blended your transition color fully and everything looks how you want it to look, you can go ahead and grab a darker color. So for the next color, I'm gonna go in with this really red tone brown. It's kind of like a really warm brown right here. And I'm gonna be placing that a little bit lower from where we placed our first color. So our first colors went right here in the crease. So I'm gonna place this darker brown a little bit below that. Remember, the darker the color, the lower you want to place it. So the black is really going to be concentrated right near the lash line. And we're just going to continue building those colors up to where we get to that point of the black. Alright, so now we're going to be going in with an even darker brown. You can choose if you want a warm tone brown or a more cool tone brown. I'm just going to go in with this one right here. It's kind of like a reddish or kind of like a wineish brown color. And again, just placing it right there below that last color that we put. And you see how it's kind of just like creating this gradient and the eye is getting darker and darker. That is what we want so that we can continue to just build up darker and darker till we get to that black. Fun fact, I actually have never done a black smoky eye on myself. I've done a dark brown smoky eye, which is pretty much the same process to what we get to the dark brown shadow. But I've never actually done a black smoky eye, and I've been wanting to do one from like a long time ago. I've been wanting to do one forever, so today's my day. Alright, now that that is well blended, I'm just gonna go in and take this same color that we took first and really pack it into the brush. And I'm just really gonna stamp it basically all over the crease from this lower part of my outer corner all the way up into the crease, just to darken things up. So now I'm just gonna take this dark cool tone brown right over here and apply that the lower, like the lowest possible, the closest to the lash line, and just blend it up a little bit. Now that we've gotten to this point, I'm just pretty much ready to add the black. So I'm gonna be taking a flat brush and going into the black right here, obviously, and just packing that right on the lid. Now you wanna make sure you blend from the lash line up. So really focus that black mainly really close to the lash line and then blend what's left up. Now that we're at this point where you pretty much have a black eye, take your blending brush and go ahead and just blend the edges of that black. So after you blended the edges, you may notice that you may have like a little space right here, like I do, where there is no black. So you could just take the black right here very lightly in your blending brush and just go ahead and blend in the crease so that everything looks really smooth and there's no like empty gap. So now we are pretty much done with the black smoky eye. We just need the lower lash line, but obviously since you blended that black, it may look a little bit washed out. So if you want to go back in with some more black shadow, you can. I'm just gonna go over that a little bit because I really want it to be black. Like I want it to be as pigmented as it can be. And again, take that blending brush with a little bit of black and blend the edges. And just like that, we have a black smoky eye. Now I'm gonna go ahead and clean this edge up with a makeup wipe. You could use foundation concealer if you do your eyes last, but I like to do my eyes first for this reason, where I could just take a makeup wipe and clean things up fairly easily. Just like that, the shadow is very sharp and nice. Now I see right here that there's like some black up in the crease, so I'm just gonna go back in with that brush with the leftover black that it has and go into this part that's not really like that blended. Also, if you feel like it's not like as blended as you want it, you could go ahead and go back in with your transition shades and go over top of that so that it can have a nice even blend. And just like that, we have a black smoky eye. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my face off camera and go back into the lower lash line. All right, you guys, we are back. So now we're gonna have to start working with the lower lash line. So what I'm gonna do first is take the shade. We don't have to start right here. I'll just start by taking this shade right here and putting that all over the lower lash line. Now I'm gonna go in with this dark brown color and placing that all over as well. Then I'm gonna go in with the black and focusing that really closely to the lash line. And I'm not gonna bring this all the way into the inner corner of the eye because this is really dark and I still want to keep the eye a little bit open. So I'm just gonna be dragging it like 2/3 of the way in. Then I'm gonna take a different brush to blend this out. And now since this eye went like lower than I wanted it to, the black kind of like has some fallout there, I'm gonna take some loose powder and I'm gonna take a flat brush, but I don't see a clean flat brush anywhere. I'm gonna take this flat brush and then I'm gonna put the powder there and I'm just gonna powder right where I didn't want the shadow to go, just so that that cleans it up and it can stay just kind of like more concealed and more like defined to the very lower lash line. Now I'm gonna keep that there for a little bit because I do want that to bake there and settle in and like, you know, just stay there. So while that's there sitting, I'm gonna go ahead and put some lashes on and I'll be back because I actually don't even have them here, so I'll be back. All right, you guys, so lashes are on. I use the Ardell Wispies and now I'm gonna go in with a nude liner on my waterline because I just really want that eye opening effect that this gives. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on. And now I'm gonna be applying some lower lash mascara. I'm gonna be using the TooFaced Better Than Sex and putting this on my lashes, lower lashes. Alrighty guys, so now we are officially done with this black smoky eye. I hope that you guys were able to learn how to do a black smoky eye with this video. If you were following along and you actually did the look, send it to me, tag me in your pictures. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that it was helpful to you guys. Don't forget that if you like this video, go ahead and give a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to watch my last video, click right here. If you want to watch something else, click right here. And to subscribe, just click that red button down there anywhere. And I will see you guys in my next video. Whoosh. I really like this look.